everyone, it's me, Collector Movie Man, also DPG on Instagram. I just wanted to go live and tell you guys some of my favorite movies from 2023, and then also tell you my top 20 movies that I'm looking forward to seeing in 2024. And I also wanted to show off some of my pickups that I've gotten recently from Christmas all the way till January. So I hope you guys enjoy the video and make sure to give it a like. All right? All right, so I'm gonna begin here. I'm gonna start at the bottom. My number 10 is No Hard Feelings. I really enjoyed that movie. I thought it was a good comedy, like a throwback to the raunchy kind of comedies. And I thought Jennifer Lawrence was really good and actually really funny in it. And I enjoyed the younger actor. I don't know how old he was really in real life, but the role he was playing, I thought he did really well, like as that shy kind of kid, nervous around girls. It reminded me a lot of me, actually, because I'm kind of like that too. All right, so my number 9 is Air. I really enjoyed Air. I enjoyed the performance by Matt Damon, Chris Rock, Viola Davis. She was definitely a standout in that movie. She did a really good job as Michael Jordan's mom and trying to make sure he gets what he needs for those Nike shoes. So, and then I also like Ben Affleck, how he directed the movie and was like the owner of Nike and trying to get it back up on its feet and stuff and trying to come up with a new idea of the shoe, Air Jordan. I just thought that whole concept was really good. Number 8 is John Wick 4. I absolutely love that movie. Yes, it is long, but it is definitely worth it. And not to give anything away, but I definitely think the possibility is open for a 5th movie, even though with the ending that happened. And I would like to see a 5th movie, but I would also like them to leave it where it was. I felt like it was a good ending to John Wick's story. I wouldn't mind if they did more like other characters and go into their go into their stories, like Winston or some of the other characters that were in there, some of the round table characters. So, number 7 is Mission Impossible 7, Part 1. Now, no matter what people think of the movie on how long it is, I thought the story was good and I enjoyed the action, especially the end. The end was insane. It gave me vibes to oh my gosh, what's that one game right now? I can't think of it right now. Nathan Drake, the second game. if anyone's played the second game, they'll know what part that the end of Mission Impossible gave me vibes to. So I was totally digging the end. I like the train sequence, and I definitely like the jump that he actually did in real life with that motorcycle. That was insane. So, and I was really sad that Rebecca Ferguson, I think is her name, died in that movie. I really enjoyed her character. I don't really care for this new one. I don't know what this new character's name is. I can't remember it. I just find her very not trustworthy. But at least with Rebecca Ferguson character, you could depend on her. She was trustworthy. I just really liked her character. All right, so my second one is my sixth favorite movie is, now I may get a lot of hate about this, but I don't care. But I really enjoyed the ending of the movie. That's what made it for me. Indiana Jones 5, Dial of Destiny. I enjoyed it most of all, but I definitely think it's better than the fourth movie. I will say that. I think the story is better. I think the characters are better. And the end of it was just, wow. I felt like that was a good way to end Harrison Ford's Indiana Jones. And I don't want to ever see them try to bring Indiana Jones with another character. I think that would be disrespectful to Harrison Ford and the work he's done for that movie. All right, so now we're on to my top 5. We're on my last 5. My number 5 is The Hunger Games, The Ballad of Songbird and Snakes. Sorry, I had to look at this list here to make sure I said it right. I absolutely enjoyed this movie. It is probably my second favorite Hunger Games movie. Even though it is a prequel to the Hunger Games, it was just really well done, and I enjoyed the story and the story about President Snow and what happened to make him turn so bad. And then I also enjoyed oh my gosh, I can't think of this actress' name right now, but the one who's getting a lot of hate. I thought she did a really good job. She had to sing at least 4 or 5 times, and she did the singing perfectly. So definitely thought she did a really good job, and I enjoyed her character. And I thought the movie stayed true to the book as close as it could. So that's the good thing. All right. We're on to the top 4. Number 4 is Saltburn. Okay, I will say this. I was not expecting the ending to end the way it did. That was just absolutely crazy. And it totally took me off guard. And I just thought the performances in the movie were top notch. And I enjoyed the story. And still to this day, I'm like, holy crap, that ending. I've actually thought about revisiting it, the movie again on Amazon Prime, but there are some scenes that I do not like. So that's the only thing that's holding me back from rewatching it. But the ending, like I said, wow, perfect and shocking. All right, top three here. All right, Maestro. I did not know what to expect from this movie, but I like Bradley Cooper and I like his directing, and I've always liked him as an actor. So I went into this movie kind of blind. I've heard it's gotten, the main reason I watched it is because of the critically acclaimed it's gotten and all the awards that it's up for and everything. And I definitely enjoyed the story of the musician conductor he was playing. I thought it was really good. And I just thought the story was really well told. Some in color, some in black and white. And I really enjoyed Rebecca Ferguson in it too. I thought she was definitely a standout for it. All right, my last two. Now, if anyone follows me on Instagram or or if anyone follows me on Instagram, they should know what my top two movies are going to be, because I've said all year, all last year, that these top two movies were probably going to be my top two movies, and they end up being that. All right, so number two is Killers of the Flower Moon. Yes, it's a long movie, almost 4 hours, but the story, oh my God, is so well told. Leonardo DiCaprio is great in it. You don't know if you want to root for him or if you want to think he's a bad guy, but he is just magnificent in the movie. And then I like literally seeing Robert De Niro in the movie and the role he played made me despise him so much. He was such a bad person in the movie. Like there were scenes where I just wanted to just go and kill him myself. Like he was so bad. And what he did to these what the real person actually did to these Indian people, oh my God. The Osage tribe, oh my God. So, but I'm sorry, I'm trying to catch my breath here. My mouth is getting dry. So, my number one is Oppenheimer. Absolutely love Oppenheimer. I love everything about it. Love the story. Love the director that directed it, Christopher Nolan. And I love the way he directed it. And I love that there was no special effects done for the bomb, for the atomic bomb testing. They absolutely used no CGI for the movie. I heard they actually dropped like in New Mexico. They filmed at the actual real location of Salamo, or it's called. They actually filmed at that real place, and they actually dropped a small, but not big, small and very contained atomic bomb to make sure they got the real effect out of it. And they did not want to use CGI. And let's just say Cillian Murphy, absolutely perfect. And Robert Downey Jr., oh, I wanted to punch him so bad. I absolutely enjoyed his performance, but I wanted to punch him. And then the actor who played Albert Einstein, absolutely perfect choice for the actor who played him. And the crazy thing is, I didn't even know Albert Einstein was alive back then. I thought he was someone who was alive during the 1800s or something. So that was something I found out that I never knew. All right, so those are my top 10 movies of 2023. Now I'm going to show you some pickups that I've gotten since from Christmas all the way up to January. All right, the first thing is I got the Witness 4K set. Sorry, guys. Got this cool booklet here that comes with it that has essays and stuff and talks about the making of the movie. And then we got this here. This cool poster here. Come on, get back in there. Sorry guys, I'm trying to get this back in here. There, all right. And then we got these collectible card things. This is probably one of my top favorite Harrison Ford movies. So I think it's like right after Star Wars, one of my favorites. Star Wars will always be my favorite, and Indiana Jones. But this is right after those two that I really like. Come on, get back in here. There. All right. And then we got Oppenheimer here. I was unable to get the Digibook or Steelbook, so I just got the regular 4K. And then another one of my all-time favorites that I saw this movie when I was 9 years old. Titanic. And then I got Vacation here. And then this movie here, I was having a really hard time finding. They wanted a crazy price for it on eBay. They wanted almost like $50 for it because 20th Century Fox owns it and it's out of print. The Post with Meryl Streep and Tom Hanks, directed by Steven Spielberg. And then The Joker here. The Accountant, very good movie with Ben Affleck. Was a first time watch, definitely enjoyed it. And then another one of my all-time classic favorite movies, E.T. And then I got The Shining here. Still need to watch this. I've only seen it once. I don't remember very much of it. And then this I got on sale for $43. The Avatar digibook. And I guess there's 3 different versions of the movie in here. So that's really cool. And then this I just got recently I got each one of them for $40. So that was awesome. Mandalorian Season 1 on 4K. I still need to watch this. I haven't watched it yet. And Mandalorian Season 2. All right. And then here are my Blu-rays and DVDs that I got. I got this movie with Denzel Washington because I'm trying to collect every single Denzel Washington movie. And I've only got about 6 more I have to buy. And then I own every single Denzel Washington movie. This has him in there and Matt Damon. Oh, this is a 20th Century Fox movie. I was lucky. I was able to get this. And then I got this movie for $5 at Disc Replay, and it even came with a slipcover too. I couldn't pass this up. Christopher Robin. It's a cute movie, and I like Ewan McGregor's performance in it. And this is another movie that 20th Century Fox, that was made by 20th Century Fox, and now Disney owns, that we'll probably never get a 4K for. Kingdom of Heaven with Orlando Bloom and Liam Neeson. And I got the unlimited edition, so that means there's 2 different versions of the movie in there. There's an extended cut and the theatrical cut. And then I got this movie here. It has Matthew Perry in it. I'm trying to get every single Matthew Perry movie or TV show that he's in. And the first one I got is Fool's Rush. I have never seen this before, so this will be a first time watch for me. All right. So the next thing I'm gonna talk about is my 20 top movies that I will be seeing in 2024. My top 20. And I'm gonna start from number 20. Number 20 is Argyle. I think it comes out sometime in February. And it has, what's his name? Oh my gosh, I'm drawing a blank on him. The guy from Breaking Bad. Bryan Cranston. The guy who played in Man of Steel. I don't know why I'm drawing a blank on his name right now. I hate when that happens. All right, but I'll go on to the next one though. Number 19, Love Lies Bleeding. It has Kristen Stewart in it, and that's about all I know. I know there's a trailer for it, so maybe I'll post the trailer down at the bottom. The next one, number 18, is Civil War. All I know is it has, what's her name? I'm getting her confused with Kristen Stewart. Oh my gosh. The lady who played in the original Spider-Man movies. Kirsten Dunst. That's who's in it. And then number 17 is Wicked Part 1. I've actually listened to the musical, well, the Broadway play of it, the music from it, and it's really interesting. And I am definitely looking forward to this movie. It has Ariana Grande in it and a few other famous people that I'm not 100% sure who they are, but it looks like a very interesting movie. And the number 16, hopefully I don't butcher this name, but Nosferatu, I think that's how you say it. But it looks like a very interesting movie. I've heard it's a remake to a movie that was done in the 19-something. So, 19-something. I'm not 100% sure what year the original one came out, but they're doing a remake on it. And the guy who did The Witch and Northman is the director. So, seems interesting. Number 15 is Wolf. It's a movie with George Clooney and Brad Pitt. That's all I know about it. And I know it's a heist movie. So I'm definitely looking forward to it. Number 14 is Gladiator 2. All right, I'm I'm not concerned, but I have my like doubts about it that it's going to be as good as the original. I definitely know it's not going to be, but I am very hopeful because of the cast. We've got Pedro Pascal, Denzel Washington, two other big actors in it, but all I know is it's supposed to be about the kid who was in the first movie. I forget his name, but he was oh my gosh. I'm gonna butcher trying to explain it, but just look it up on IMDb. It says what it could be about. All right, so now number 13 is a movie that I'm looking forward to because it's directed by a YouTuber that I followed for a very long time. His name is Chris Stuckman, and the movie has coming out is called Shelby Oaks. It's supposed to be like this paranormal activity kind of movie, so I'm definitely interested in seeing it. Number 12 is The Challengers. All I know is, oh my gosh, I'm drawing another blank on her name. The lady who was in the new original Spider-Man movies. The new Spider-Man movies, and she's also in Dune. So, and who's dating Tom Holland. She's in it, and all I know it's about these tennis players, and they end up having a three-way with her. So I find that kind of interesting. The very next movie is number 11 and number 10. It's a two-part movie. Number 11 is Horizon American Saga, Chapter 2. It's a movie directed by Kevin Costner, and he's also in it. And it's supposed to be a 4-part movie. The first 2 parts are supposed to come out in 2024, and then the next 2 parts in 2025. So that's all I know. And it's like a Western movie. I've heard it's like kind of like it's a Western movie. That's all I know. So number 11 is Chapter 2, and number 10 is Chapter 1. So those are my other ones, 11 and 10. So number 9 is Twisters. Now I'm concerned about this one because the very first Twister movie is an all-time classic. I love that movie. That movie is what makes me scared of tornadoes. And after I saw it, the first movie, I wanted to go outside and see if I could record a tornado. So, all right. So, but what I'm going to say is I hope that they at least put Helen Hunt in there. I know the other guy who was in the first one, he has passed away. So, at least put Helen Hunt in there for just like a little cameo. That would make me so happy. Number 8 is Fall Guy. It's got what's his name? Ryan Gosling and oh my gosh, why am I drawing a blank on her name right now? Hold on, I'm gonna look at Oppenheimer so I can figure out her name. Emily Blunt. Emily Blunt in it. And I guess it's based off this stunt guy who was alive a while back and who has now passed away. And it's about all the different stunts that he did for movies. So that's number 8. Number 7 is Beetlejuice 2. I am definitely looking forward to this, mainly because Michael Keaton's back. And then we got a few other good actors that I can't think of off the top of my head right now. But the main reason I'm looking forward to this is Michael Keaton. I really wish they would have brought Alec Baldwin in it, but I understand why, because of everything that happened with that shooting and everything. So I understand why, but that would have been nice to see him in there, considering he was in the first one. Number 6, A Quiet Place, Day One. All I know is it's a prequel movie, and John Krasinski is directing it, and it takes place before the first Quiet Place movie. And now, drum roll here, the top 5. All right. Number 5, Kingdom of the Planet of the Apes is my number 5. I really enjoyed the newer Planet of the Apes movies. The ones that, oh my gosh, the actor who played Gollum did the motion caption for Gollum. He also did the motion capture for the Planet of the Apes movies. So I really enjoyed those ones. And I've never seen any of the original ones. Never. Now, if they come out with them on 4K, the original ones, I will definitely buy them and give them a try. But I haven't seen anything for them to come out on 4K. Oh, hold on 1 minute. I need something to drink. Yeah. All right. Number 4 is Ballerina. This movie I am really excited for because it's part of the John Wick series, and I've heard Keanu Reeves makes a cameo role in it. And the lady who played in the James Bond movie, most recent one with Daniel Craig, like the brown-haired lady, she is supposed to be the ballerina. And she's like an assassin. So I'm really looking forward to seeing her in that and seeing some more action that she can do. And then number 3 is Joker 2. I am extremely excited for this movie. I love the first Joker movie. I thought it was really well done. And I definitely thought Joaquin Phoenix deserved that Best Actor award. He did a phenomenal job, and I'm really excited to see how how this movie goes with Lady Gaga, and Lady Gaga playing Harley Quinn. And I've heard that there's going to be some musical numbers in the movie. I don't know how much, but I've heard some of the movie's going to be a musical and some of the movies not. So that's my number 3. And number 2, the last 2 people should know if they follow me on Instagram. These are my number 2 top. Dune Part 2 is number 2. I love the first Dune. Thought it was a marvelous movie. And I was really sad when it got delayed last year. So I am definitely looking forward to seeing it in March. And I think it's definitely going to be way better than the first one. It seems like it's got like a lot more action in it and stuff. And I'm actually going to be starting to read the second book that it's based off in a few days. I'm just finishing up another book here. So I'm planning on reading that. That way I can, when I go see the movie, I can kind of compare the movie to the book. And number 1, everyone should have this as their top. If they don't, oh well. Number 1 is Deadpool Part 3. Now, just let me say this off the bat, right off the front. I love the first 2 Deadpools, and I am extremely excited for this because Hugh Jackman has reprised his role as Wolverine. And then there's all kinds of rumors going around that Taylor Swift is supposed to be in it. Jennifer Garner's coming back as Elektra. And then there's also the rumors of Ian McKellen coming back as Magneto. And then there's also the rumor of Patrick Stewart coming back as Professor Xavier. And then I've also heard like Taylor Swift is supposed to be in it as Dazzle. And then there's also the possibility that the guy who played Cyclops in the original X-Men could be in there. And then I've also heard that, oh my gosh, why am I drawing a blank on the lady who plays Storm? But the lady who played Storm is supposed to be in there. And then there's also rumors about, who else is it? the lady who played the one who did the telekinesis. I can't think of the actress's name or the character's name right now, but she's supposed to possibly be in it. There's just so many things that could happen in this movie, and it's unreal. So I am definitely looking forward to that. And I would love to see Patrick Stewart and Ian McKellen back in a role together. The original X-Men are some of my favorite superhero movies. All right, guys, I'm gonna get going. I went through everything, went through my top 10 movies, showed off some of my new pickups, told you my top 20 movies that I'm looking forward to seeing in 2024. So I hope you guys give this video a like and check it out and smash that like button. So, and follow me on Instagram and subscribe to my channel. Bye.